Hello guys, I start work at 3 today, so I am starting the vlog before work. I'm gonna go to the gym after work. I prefer to work out later in the day. I prefer to work out after work as well, sort of I guess to decompress, and I'll be finishing at 11 with any luck. I won't do overtime, and I'll be able to go to the gym and get there hopefully no later than about 20 past 11, and because there'll be no one there, I'll be able to really focus and smash out my workout. It is a push workout, so it'll potentially take me up to an hour or maybe slightly over, but I will get there. I'm installing Mac OS X Sierra on my computer. It's gonna work. The computer's gonna work with the hard drive in it as soon as I figure out how to install the fucking software, because it keeps screwing up. I have to change the date in terminal and all this sort of stuff. I might have to actually remake a, what's it called? Remake a, I can't remember the word. Remake a bootable drive on Emily's computer for it again, using a different software. Also, I did create one last year that is potentially at Emily's house, so if she can find that, I'll be able to use that because I know it worked last year. It should work this year. It's going to be sick to have my computer up and running again. I cannot wait. I'll be able to be way more creative. I can't wait to be able to just take it with me on trips and stuff again, instead of like not being able to edit photos and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I think all the food and eating and stuff, I don't know how I'm feeling about it today. I don't know how I'm feeling. I sort of woke up thinking to myself, you know what, just eat whatever you want until Saturday and then start again on Sunday. Because you have the day off on Saturday, you can fully enjoy Saturday. But I don't know. I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just having some black coffee and some water. And I'm going to have some of my own food. I'm going to have some calorie controlled food for lunch and take some food to work and see how I go. I know I feel so much better when I eat well, but it's like I'm self-destructing. It's like I'm compelled to eat bad. And I definitely have massive issues with my relationship with food. And I should potentially probably talk to someone professional about it, but I do think that I can handle it on my own. I think I just need to have, this probably sounds silly, but more willpower. I've quit smoking before. I know I can do this. So yeah, I'll give it a crack. Give it a crack at handling it on my own. I know, like, one of the major things that I need to do in terms of all of this is, regardless of how I eat, I need to continue to move, because I feel like moving and exercising and lifting and potentially running again once my knee gets better, and maybe rock climbing, because I've been thinking about rock climbing a lot lately. I was actually talking to one of my colleagues the other day. We did all the training together for this job last year, and we were doing a bit of a training course on Monday and Tuesday of this week. He's a really cool dude. He listens to a lot of Anthony Robbins and all that sort of stuff. He's got a family. It's just a generally pretty positive guy for the most part. And he was talking about how there's this obstacle course in Mornington where you get to do like army style obstacles, and that sort of stuff is so fun to me. And I always say to Emily, like, on the weekends where I'm having cheat meals and spending tons of money on food, I would so much rather be spending it on like escape rooms and going to rock climbing places and buying myself new gym clothes and stuff that's so much more productive for myself. So I think they're sort of a lot of the main things I need to remind myself of when I'm thinking, oh yeah, just one more day or just a few more days of eating bad and then I'll get on the wagon. Or even when I've been on the wagon for a month like I was in May, I was absolutely perfect every single day. I worked out tons. I lost 8.5 kilos, 8.6 kilos. Maybe it was only 8.1. I don't know. But either way, I smashed every single goal I had in May. And I felt fantastic. And for whatever reason, I told myself, you know what, you deserve a cheat meal. My dad was sort of pushing me, not pushing me, but he was saying, you know, you've worked hard, have a cheat meal. And then that spiraled, and I had a trip later in the month, and it's all spiraled, and I've fallen off the wagon crazily. So hard to get back on. And I know how hard it is to get back on, and I know how many years I've wasted by doing really well, losing 10, 15, 20 kilos, looking fantastic, feeling fantastic, but not perpetuating it. I'll gain all the way back in a really quick period of time. I'll feel like shit. I'll struggle to get a foothold again, and eventually I will, and I'll lose some weight. And each time, my body doesn't bounce back the same. My skin gets more loose. It just gets more difficult. And I need to remind myself of that as well. It's not like it's not a life sentence. 1,500 calories is a good amount of food. And when I feel like I need to gain more muscle or I've lost enough fat, I can eat more. I guess I'm just putting this down on video, maybe to convince myself, maybe to motivate myself, I don't know. But definitely so I have it for future. And I know so much about nutrition now. I know so much about especially weight loss and calorie restriction. I know a lot about it. I know the foods that make me feel full for a long time. I know now more than ever, when I used to diet, I would eat the same thing all the time. And I think that would be part of the reason why I would fail. But now I eat better, more nutritionally sound foods. I eat veggies and fish and chicken and all that sort of stuff. All those good things. And I have variety, which really keeps me interested, and that's what I need to remind myself of. Even though I can't eat like crap, which by the way makes me feel horrible anyway, mentally and physically, I can still eat stuff within my calorie range. I can still have ice cream. I still have ice cream every night. I have a little ice cream bar every night. I still have cookies most days. I still have potato chips every now and then. But the majority of my foods are vegetables and chicken and good things like that that make me feel amazing. So yeah, it's getting difficult. It's pretty difficult. I'm not going to be disappointed either way if I do or if I don't get on it today. I know it's coming. I know it's like every time there's this big build up of me reminding myself why I want to do well with this. Reminding myself of the goals that I have. I have so many goals that I'm not achieving. I've had so many goals since I was about 16 or 17 that I haven't achieved because I've always been held back by my relationship with food and the way that it makes me feel and the way that it makes me look and the way that it makes me feel about how I look. I've been held back for the past 10 years, the past decade. I could have done so much more if I had have just stopped caring about it. So yeah. Yes! I feel good. 7 minutes this has gone for. It's good to talk it out. It's good. It's really good. I think that's why I love vlogging and that's why I haven't given it up. Even though this is I think it's my 6th year, I haven't given it up because I still get to talk and I'll still be able to look back on these. I was vlogging during probably the worst time of my life and I maintained it. Even though I was going through the most horrible time of my life, that was sort of towards the beginning of the vlogs, maybe in 2013. End of 2013, started 2014. Worst time of my life. I've completely turned that around, but I'm still not there yet. That's what I'm striving towards. But anyway, I'm going to go back to watching videos and stuff, and I've got to meet my mum later. She sort of drives past my work to get to her work. She's got a letter for me from Vic Roads because I've got to redo my licence and I need a new photo. But yeah, hopefully this works. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll figure it out. My friend can help me, I'm sure. It's going to be a good day at work. I feel great. And the thing that gets me is I feel fantastic physically right now because I haven't eaten. I was feeling horrible yesterday. I was feeling really bloated and like gross. And I don't feel like that today. And I think that's what I forget about. Normally if I eat well for like a week, 2 weeks, I'm feeling fantastic obviously. And then I'll have one day off or one meal off and it won't make me feel horrible. But if I have 2 days or 3 days, that's when I start to feel really shit. That's my alarm going on. I got lots of sleep last night. It was fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling.